YouTube. So I know you guys have seen me on my community page posting these crafts that you guys really can't see because I have so much information on it, typical of me. But I wanted to share with you what it's all about because it's really something positive and really something awesomely great. Um, I'm on my way to try to get my body back and hopefully try to get it back by the end of this month. So I calculated it out. At the start of this, I was 201 pounds and something. I'm now like I just got on the scale and I'm 194. So I've dropped since I've made this chart. So my goal was to lose 2 pounds a day. And if I lose 2 pounds a day by the end of the month, not only will I have lost the weight that I was supposed to lose, but I will be my ideal weight, which is not ideal maybe by doctors, but I would be like about 140, like just shy of 140, like 139.7 or something like that. And before this, before I got fat, I was fat anyways. I was 165, but not like this. This is obese, uncomfortable fat. So, me and God, we talked it over. So every day I've been posting these charts that I made. So if you guys like charts, I do a lot of these just as you can see for fun. I use Excel and Word and, whatever I can get my hands on. It doesn't matter. I use it. Um, but so every day I make one of these. I was going to say print out, but I guess if you post it online, it's not really printing out. I make one of these and it just kind of details my day. Usually I put my diet in there, what I ate during the day and how much of it and so forth. Um, so today is Wednesday, September 4th, 2019. And I did a lot of, didn't do a long exercise. I think I exercised for maybe 2 hours, with the kids and everything like that. Not my kids, just I would happen to be outside exercising and, other people's kids just kind of ran over. So, and I don't mind, like I said, I really don't. Because they were enjoying themselves. So anyhow, so some of the exercises I did, if you could tell by the chart, we're gonna start on the left side first. This left side is usually the diet and the exercise portion. And if you can see some of the things that are here, it says on the left, let me see. It says yesterday's weight loss goals in review. And basically, the weight loss goals, what I'm talking about is down here. This is where I made my chart of, my weight loss goals. And what it is you're seeing, I wish I had a pointer that you could see on here. Can I get a pointer? I don't know. But if you look here on this graph down here, you'll see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So every day is showing my weight progress. The black bar that you see on the top in red, day one is Sunday. I was 201 pounds and 0.77 pounds. And then my goal every day, I still would be overweight. That's why it's still in red. But it's showing how I'm trying to decrease my weight every day by 2 pounds. So Monday, I wanted 199.711. Tuesday, that. And when I got on the scale, what you're seeing below that, corresponding to the date on the left, like Monday, I got on the scale and I weighed 199.6. That was a loss of 2.06 pounds. And I surpassed my goal because not only did I lose 2 pounds, I lost 2.06 pounds. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I surpassed my goal nonetheless. Tuesday, my goal weight was 197.652. I got on the scale and I was 197.2. So 2.06 seemed to be the magic number. I lost that same amount of weight again. Now, as y'all know, I was exercising and things like that. But what kind of exercise did I do yesterday? I don't know if this is, really the reason that this happened or not. But I got on the scale again this morning and I was 194.8 pounds. My goal was 195.593. So I guess technically I made my goal, but I only surpassed my goal by 0.793 pounds. So I need to fix this chart because I'm noticing um, the 2.06 at the top was what I was calculating should be the amount to go down, but I wanted it to be the difference in the amount that I've went over my goal. But yeah, so I mean, really, each day I surpassed my goal. So that's really good. So I'm proud of myself. So that's a little brown smiley face to show I'm proud. The 194.8 is in red because for some reason I thought I didn't meet my goal, but I did because 195.593 was the amount I should have gotten. So yeah. So I've been meeting my goals every day. And I wanted to say I was gaining muscle mass so my weight would be coming off slower, but that's not necessarily true. I need to redo that chart. But that's what it is. And what you're seeing here are some of the exercises that I did today. Only some. I did 1,500 crunches, which is my usual. I did 25 trunk twists. Did some dancing with the kids. And of course, the little girl, I let her take over when my internet couldn't reach downstairs. And she took me through some stretching. I didn't do all of them, but we did. Water. Stayed very well hydrated. I went through one of my containers and another. So at least a gallon of water. And then what you're seeing here, I always talk to you guys about how I rate myself mentally, spiritually, socially, physically, financially, all of that. So here's a chart. I had a more in-depth chart where it showed like on a scale of 1 to 10 the items, but the amount of green, show green or red. There's nothing in red because I'm not unhappy with anything right now. Mentally, I think if I have to say 1 to 10, I give myself a 10. You see the dark green. Socially, I would give myself a 1 still, but I don't put it in red because I made some great gains. Like I said, even if it's kids, I made some great gains, so I don't put it in red. I'm happy with my social experience today, that I even had a social experience. Physically, I put it in green because I'm definitely making set goals and I'm accomplishing those goals. So by the end of the month, that 140 would be I'd be 25 pounds less than what I started out with before I was, got this big. Financially, it's a light green because I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. You know, the way that I can make it better is, I want to save at least 1,000 for each $1,000 I save. I can go up a notch I can go deeper a color. So until I have another 1,000 saved, it's that light green. Spirituality, yes, I put a little bit of love in all I do. If you have a chance, check out my community page. You'll see this graph there. Plus, you'll also see, some polls and things like that, about things that are important to me or should be important to us. So, take a look, see. So that's what it is. Also, I did some yoga today. As I mentioned earlier, it was National Yoga Day. And also National Double Dessert Day, which I did not do for obvious reasons. And I did jumping jacks on my own. The little girl also took me to do some jumping jacks herself. And she also had me running around the apartment complex. So good little junior personal trainer. Yes, she is. Down here, you see my sleep chart. Now, the sleep chart may be a little bit misleading because, as you know, when we sleep, our sleep passes over 2 days. Okay, so sometimes you won't sleep but a half a day, but I try to wait. So all Tuesday day and night are gone. But my main goal is that if I'm not sleeping the full 8 hours, I want to make sure that all of my time is being used productively. It's nothing worse than not sleeping your full 8 hours and, tossing and turning all night. That's stupid. That's a bunch of foolishness. Yesterday I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I worked on my website until and yesterday is Wednesday now. Well, no, it's going to be yesterday soon. So you're not going to see that on here, but I got up at 2 in the morning and, I wasn't having no more. I put a post up. I don't like unproductive time, so if you're going to be tossing and turning, you might as well be working and getting stuff done. And actually I did. And I was very satisfied. I was tired during the day, I must admit, but I was satisfied with the work that I produced. So, and what you're seeing, is right beside the dates. Like you see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's the number of hours that I slept. Red means that, that's not good, that I hardly slept any. Like it shows 3.67 hours on Sunday and Monday. Then on Tuesday, it was a little bit better. So I gave myself credit, 4.58 hours. On Sunday, you see a sad face, unproductive, because that time that I was awake, it was unproductive. I was tossing, turning, chatting with random people on social media, and I put posts on my community board about that too. But on Monday, it looked up because even though I didn't get enough sleep, it was productive. I did stuff and I worked towards it. And then because I worked towards that, it gave me even more sleep the next day because I was more at peace, because I got stuff done. And I was productive again. So that's another smiley face. And what you see in the green line around the bottom is the 8 hours that I should get. And as you can see, the red and yellow is what I actually got. And how I spent that time where I wasn't sleeping, was it in a good way, productive or unproductive? That's what the smiley face and sad face denotes. Here, wow, it's taking me to over 10 minutes to explain my little graph. And on the right of this, power of intention. That's how all these gains came over here. It's because of the power of intention. How about that? And so this is my I call it marichuwill success tracker. It's just basically denoting how I spend my time. Everything that you see in blues and greens, that's great. That's perfect. These are things that I have to do, need to do, and benefit me. Blues are mostly have to do, need to do. I don't really have a choice either by nature or, it has to be done. The greens are things that I choose to do that have enriched my life and are good. The oranges are things that oranges and reds shouldn't be there. Just let's keep it light. So here I spent most of my time. Sleeping is not, of course, on here because sleeping would take up everything if it did, or it should take up probably a good third of it. So the majority of my time is spent planning. Did I put these in order? I usually put them in order by the highest to lowest, but I didn't do it this time. I'll do it next time. But planning is where I spend most of my time. Oh, I did put sleep in here. I was supposed to take sleep out. Wow, I spend more time planning than sleeping. I was supposed to take sleep out, but I forgot. Oh well. That makes a better chart when you have more pertinent things. But planning, I spend most of my time planning at 22%, 27% of my time planning. I spend 17% of my time sleep. I spend, I don't have these in order. Oh. 10% of my time, unfortunately, was to recovery. And that's like when, stuff is happening. I'm just like, oh man, I need to take a break. So yeah, I don't want any of that on there. I should never be taking that kind of break. It should always be something positive like meditation or something. Then cardio and calisthenics, I'm proud to say, are 8% right behind that. So they're in what place? So planning is first place, sleeping is second place, recovery was third place so far. Fourth place is cardio and calisthenics. Very proud of myself. And yoga. So every day is going to be cardio, calisthenics, and yoga. That's fourth place. And then tied for fifth place, I believe. Whoops. That's over. Oh no. Tied. Yeah. Actually, I'm wrong. So work does come in. I'm sorry, you guys. So first place I have planning. Second place is sleep. Third place I have work enrichment, which is basically work. I call it work enrichment because it's not about them. It's about me learning and growing and developing, and that's why I'm there. So that's third place is work enrichment. Fourth place is recovery. Fifth place is cardio and calisthenics and yoga. And then tied for sixth place are unproductive, which is bad, 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 bad. That means I wasn't doing anything. And entertainment, which is a good thing because it's basically me watching a movie or something that I enjoyed. And that's something I will need to put on my website that I'm making. Yeah. And so then after those things comes mealtime, preparing food and eating food comes after that. And then after mealtime we have a 1, 2, 3 way tie for self pleasure, which should not be on there. Hygiene, which again, I don't record all of the hygiene, but most of it. Then financials, which is very good. I need to do that. And then 1% business needs is the time that I actually spend working on my website. So that's the explanation of that chart. And this is a chart from the first, and it just showed what I ate and my weight and things like that. So that's the explanation of what the chart is. So hopefully it enlightens you. If you guys are trying to lose weight or trying to improve yourself, I'd like for you to join me on my journey. And if you'd like me to make any charts or graphs for you, be sure that you can send me a message and I'll be happy to. Let me know what your weight is currently, your ideal weight, and we got this. We can do this together. God bless.